started, shall we? Hopefully nothing explodes while I'm doing this. I am gonna be playing some Control tonight. I'm very excited to be back at my house. I also need to put the keyboard and mouse somewhere that they will not be disturbed by, say, an errant kitty cat. And so hopefully that will do. And now we can Alt-Tab. I can't see the screen. Oh no. I know how to stream. Now we can Alt-Tab over to Control. And we can play the video game. Okay. Let me just open up chat over here. Probably. And then we can get started. I even have, oh man, I also got I got a new set of headphone cables, so I can hear myself, or I can hear in 2 dimensions. Ooh, actually, no, I can't do that, because then that'll come over to the mic. It's fine. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? Continue game. If you encounter a particularly difficult challenge, try exploring other parts of the oldest house to upgrade your abilities and find better mods. And, okay, so we need to find the big letters and then letters. This is a side quest. Wait a minute, there's guys. No more guys. Guys. Oh, I never know. Did y'all know this before? That one visual effect. How long has that been blue? Like, question for the audience there. How long has that been blue? I not see that. Like, game definitely has some moments where I'm like, man, I should activate photo mode. Spin grouping efficiency. Shadow projectile choke. Hi, Magnus. You just, like... Wait. Do we not have pierce, aim, fire, boost, spin, consecutive kills, boost, health, boost, pierced, aim, fire, spin, grouping efficiency 5. We already have one of those. What else is up? And you are supposed to be able to get out of some secrets, right? There. personal mods. Nothing interesting though. Just a health booster. That's a really good health booster actually. If we didn't have a class 5 health booster, that'd be really sick. Missions. Strategic target hiss charged. The explosives. And then in the executive sector using spin. Kill hiss guards. Okay, let's are these main? I feel like okay, we could do the jukebox. I don't want to do the jukebox. We tried to do the jukebox last week and I didn't like it. We could talk to Dr. Underhill about the mold, or we could find the Prime Candidate program. Yeah. We talked to Dylan, who's been changed by the hiss, tells Jesse the candidate program in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. I mean, we always knew they were committing some kind of human experiment, right? Jesse agrees, but in truth she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the hiss invasion. Let's go and do the face here. Let's go to containment, which is the sector that we are in. We need to go. Achoo says Magnus. Achoo, baby. Sector elevator is most accessible from Central Executive. Sector elevator, let's see what we're up to. This game is such a... This is fascinating. This is designed. The way that this building is designed is fascinating because it's all brutalist, but there's these little touches that remind you that this is not an ordinary. Oh, I forgot how green container. We've been to container before, right? Because I immediately remembered green lighting. Yeah, we definitely been here because oh yeah, there's all this yeah, we've been here before. I remember there's this one yellow
threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altar item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, we gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine. Really. You can patch me up later.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I damn well hope so.
Is your leg like...
Just use the motel court there. It should get you into the class. Sorry. Here. The threshold.
Oh, there's... Yeah, volume. Good luck. Is your leg inside that bag, or are you like... Good? Whatever it is. That's the first. I can't just walk by a shelf. I shouldn't even know that feels like... You know? It's like, there's an item. Why would it be so low? Anyway, good luck, man. I just stomped all over your room. Like, I'm very sorry. I guess we're helping this guy. Twice. Thrice. Ooh, a clock. Now, Magnus, I'm gonna need you to pay him. What? Oh. Wait. What's that say? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 540-ish. 542 maybe? That's a guess. What's this one say? That's not what it is. Oh, do we need to match these two? Oh, so what's this clock say? Show me. It says, I can see, I can fight. It says 12:30, so maybe in that it says 12:30. That's not 12:30 either. Keep going. How far is it advancing? Maybe this one. It's a little too far. I don't adore the like ring slapping that's happening out there. this door open now? Oh, we need to set them in sequence. So this one needs to say 603. So it's that thing that says 603. My brain is oh, it went too fast. Okay, keep going. See, if this were an old point-and-click adventure game, that's 612. That's not gonna work. That's not close enough. Okay, we gotta go around more. If this were an old point-and-click adventure game, every second I'm losing on the rotating blocks would have an effect on the meter puzzle. Oh my goodness, no. We're not gonna try and stop at 603. I'm 2 in a row is no fun. Give me a different time. That's 10. 1. Again, no. I guess we gotta open this one. This one isn't. Why is this one not white? Ugh. I don't know why I thought that was gonna hit me. Oh, now it's moving. 9, 10:01. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that's 1. So now I need to do it again. Then get the third one. I think I followed, right? Yeah, so that one didn't open it, so we need to get all 3 to read the same selection. So this one says 12, 14, 15, one of those. So now we gotta make this one say 12, 14-ish. Apparently I already solved this one, so we gotta press it again. Solve the third. Give me a new time. That says 4. What? What do we think? We think that's 454 or 455? Let's aim for 454 and see what we get there. 10, 11, 12. Wait, that's 3. No! Oh, thank you. The game had a little bit of a sense of humor and gave me that last one. Oh, there's this. Oh no, that's the room. There's a second bell. That's the room leader. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. That was actually a really good one. That was pretty easy. Oh, I'm very nervous about pulling this lamp cord because last time we saw Jimmy. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
This wall's guy can't be far.
Okay, I guess we gotta jump down. Looks like something like that. Well, I don't know what those machine noises. Machine noises was there. There's an angry presence here somewhere. Man, startled by reflection in glass. I don't know, I'm too used to games not having the cognizance to be able to do reflections, man. What is this? Okay, there's something deal-dooting around in here. Wait. No, I'm not
Those
seeing
must be the
anything.
clocks
Wait.
he was talking about.
Those indeed are clocks. There's a little room here. Oh, okay. Fine. What's this? What about this? I guess. So rude to me. Stop that. Hey, Clarice, help me out. Now, I'm gonna need you to behave over there. What made a snake getting stepped on noise? Sir, Thank you. Can you behave?
No, I cannot.
What's going on? Man, they must have been here for a while. I'm sure there's like some kind of time compression effect or something happening in here. I mean, it's got, they call it the clocks. There's no way there's not. Hey, Tootsie Toesies, back up. Keep going. Back it up. I need to see the screen, and you're not allowed in that cabinet. Sorry, sir. You can't get in there. There's too much sensitive equipment for you to break. Plus, I need to look at the screen.
Shit.
Trust me, if you were, oop. Hey, Wells, you good? That man is very dead. Wells, hey, buddy, we need a hand here.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried.
I mean, you did your
That's
best.
enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood.
Oh,
Let's go.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Yeah, yeah. As long as you know which way we're going. I certainly do not. Hey, guy. Do you know where we're going? Because I really don't. That man is dead. Okay. So, clearance level 9. Can't go that way. Sorry, sir. Where'd you go now? Wait, he opened the door. Okay. Alright.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at claim there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Well, this looks important. Do you think we have time to stand here and watch this? Is that who I think it is? Oh, that's not who I think it is. Never mind. I thought that was like an actor I knew. What are you working on? Don't mind me. I'm just... He keeps looking over at the camera and I feel like he's looking at me. I assume these are office assistants for Darling. Dr. Darling. Hang on, is this going into our little media thing? Do I have to stand here and watch this? I feel like I'm under a time limit. I don't know. We'll just stand here and wait until it repeats. Oh, there she goes. What you working on? Hi, Magnus. That's what Magnus is thinking right now. He's like, what you working on, Dad? What's going on? Hi. Hi, Tootsie Toesies. See, there's Dr. Darling. What are they working on? Is this just like miscellaneous footage? Is that what's happening here? I think that's what's happening here. Okay, thank you. Hi, Magnus. I do need these hands, buddy. Don't worry about it. Wait. I have a better idea. Before you go shooting at that man, let me change my weapons around. I wanna do a thing. No, I said we were gonna use grip more. Can I do this? Oh, I was hoping to kind of stealth. Oh no. Oh. Absolute Titanic. Wow. That's horrible. It's so dumb. maybe the battle music's winding down. Oh, it's just... Get hammered. Oh. Cool, where did Horowitz go? I kinda got a little distracted. How do I get in there? How do I
Think
get
you
in
can
there?
find a way around?
Yeah, I see that. Maybe?
Let me see.
Oh. Me too. That is how I feel playing this game. I'm like, ah! Sometimes, you know, it's this. Charge blast boost. Well, I don't have charge, so we don't need that. Okay, is there another doorway? I wish I had, like, a map. You know. You good, Horowitz? Hey, man, you alright? You feeling okay? I guess. I just... No, that doesn't work. Okay, I guess we need to go into another room? Unless we need to climb the clock pile. Oh, we need to climb the clock
So,
pile.
you
Okay.
came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item improvement. But the power of that thing now, I've never seen anything like it.
How do I open the door? Oh. Like this. Does that also open this? No. It'd be too easy.
That's
How do
on
we get
you.
in there?
Shit. No one else got up.
Oh. Well, I was hoping everybody would have been How did we get in there? No. Okay, that's not how to get in there. Do I need to, like, no, I can't go over it either. Okay, well, need more, I guess. That's an item we're never gonna be able to get to. Maybe we should come back here. Maybe there's like a, you know, like a zip through small holes item or something. Yeah. Nope. This game plays into my life. Oh my goodness. Literally I don't have any help. Help, please.
That's an altered item up there.
Say there was a named guy.
Looks like we need to hit that shield harder.
I forgot I was Horowitz, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I get headshot, and then I proceed to miss like 5 shots in a row. Oh man, he was kidding about it being clocks all the way down in here.
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss was waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
Sorry, I'm contractually obligated to
I'm
check
the medic.
bathrooms.
It's my job.
territory, I guess. This is a whole area. Did they have a rotation area? Do they have like a rotating prison in here? Launch efficiency might actually be nice to make it a level. Wait a minute. There was a shield back here. Did we not get rid of it? Is this the kind of like you have to have charge to beat it type thing? Have a rock, paper, scissors sort of zone? We didn't get the shield. Oh, this is the paper lantern from the side quest. Huh. Well, okay then, that's that, I guess. I'm sure they meant for you to, like, do a giant chunk of damage to, like, a specific item, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna, you know, just gonna ground
We're not
pound
far
it.
now.
You know. I'll take your word for it, Wells. There's gonna be a lot of people. Of course he moves his head, like, again. Oh! I was gonna say should be a few more, but I guess not. Ooh, that looks not good. Let's go. I guess we've got our way out. Unless it's through there. Hey, wait a minute. I know these guys. These are the guys I need to shoot and spin. Handle, apparently. Wait. What's this do? Damage boost? What do we have for damage boost? We've got we've got weapon armor damage. We've only got damage boost 15. So we could drop this one and pick up another. Absolutely we will. Cool. Oh, that's very bright. I don't know if they meant it to be that bright or not. Consequence of the... Where's that coming from? Fire casting? No. So rude. You're right, Horowitz. Why do you have
Come on.
such high
The
clearance?
motel port is on the other side of
I mean,
the
I guess
distance.
it's just...
Horowitz should still be there.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Let's go over here. I assume this is the right direction. Wells at the control. Hey, come on, let's go. You were so insistent that this be the right. Over here.
Let's
Goes
go.
up Wells. Yes. This is clearly not our intended effect here, but like, fun side quest, I guess.
Hold on. Something's wrong.
Yeah, what's up?
Shit.
Uh-oh. Did they get him? He's got a shield?
Oh,
Nope, they got him. Sorry, man. This guy got such a big shield.
Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, Wells, how you feeling, man? That had to be traumatic. You okay? Oh, you need to walk to your designated spot so you can talk to me? Okay. I understand. Sometimes you gotta make sure you're safe before you start talking to anybody. I get it. Alright.
I'm sorry about
okay?
your friend.
That must have been
Thanks.
traumatic.
And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked way down in the clocks. I hope it rots to
Yeah, at least.
That altered item needs to be
Yeah.
dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it.
Head to the executive
Sure,
sector, Wells.
Razzy?
They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Sorry we couldn't help your friend. That's a rough one. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing here. We need to go to the Prime Candidate program, which is this way. What's that do? What's that do? Recoil efficiency? I don't need it. This way. Come this way, I think. No, that's not the way to go. Into security. Through here, making sure not to metal. It better be. I have not walked through a metal detector this entire game, and I have done it on purpose. Explosive. Could you not? Stop that. Would you walk in here and shoot me? No. That's not how this works. Where was I going? This way. So, we need to go this way. How do we get there? We go up the stairs. And then there should be here. I forgot we had almost stop that. Shoot me? Apparently you can. Shoot me so hard I fall through a desk even. Wild. Where was I? Oh, I'm all the way back here. Oh, I gotta do all that combat again. Disgusting. I might not fight them actually. Now that I know where I need to go. Just instead of fighting these guys, just go this way. Here. What were you doing? Before we do that. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know. This way, go to the sector 6 door. And there's a guy in here, right? There's a guy. There's a tank man. So why do you get to shoot me through glass and I can't shoot you through glass? That's mean. Self-reflections. Jesse's. Oh. Every time.
The Bureau needs a
immediately watch that. Hotline, please. What about prime candidates?
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table.
So are
P1
we
through
P7?
P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional
Perfect for
talent.
your requirements,
The
huh,
oldest
Trash?
house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough
Sense
back
of
then.
personal obligation, then.
Something came home with me.
That's
I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me.
unfortunate.
Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two,
Not the only future.
P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Spoiled to have a choice, maybe. Right then. Read the rest of those at the end of the stream. Do we need to move this way or this way? Unclear. Well, that door is closed, so it has rapidly become clear. Here we go. First this time, so that these oh, maybe it's one of the spawner nests. Is that a thing in this game? Who knows? Maybe I should just throw up the shield and look for... Oh, I'm all the way back here? Really? I'm all the way back here? Oh, I gotta run all the way back. I might have played a little safer, but I don't know how to run this far. Inconvenient. This is what I want. I need to go through the door. Yeah. You guys are angry. You're allowed to do that, but I'm also... No! No! Oh! No! We've walked through the metal detector multiple times. starting to buckle. Where Bubble? Where Bubble though? Bubble here somewhere. There we go. Did y'all see that? I was like trying to grab. Oh, is that what happens when you try to grab an item and you run out of meter? It just clonks you in the face and you die? Oh man. I also might just be charging into this a little too hard. Maybe we need to do the side quest the game has handed us. I'm so mad. We've made it so long through this game without setting off any of the metal detectors, and then now we set off the metal detector. I'm miffed. Maybe we should do the explosives first. They're so explosive. That didn't work. I'm dead. Okay, either I need to be playing this more intelligently, or we need to do side quests. Probably both. Both is probably the real answer there. Because the game's like, if you're not strong enough, it literally is saying, be better at the video game right now. Let's... Ooh, we might have new abilities. We got 3 points now. More ground slam damage. More C's actually would be nice considering how much we've used it. What's this do? Oh, energy recovery while shield is active? How much will we have to invest though? A lot. Better launch strength would be nice. You know what? We've been using launch a lot lately. Let's up launch a little bit. Sure. That's our points. Board countermeasures. Hiss charged. Oh, we got this one. Nice. Now, get guys in the research center. Something's going on out there. Hope that's not my car. Maintenance incursion, headshot tactics, executive incursion distorted. Oh, we still need to get just any guards in the executive sector using spin. Fair enough. Well, ooh, maybe we have enough to improve our weapon forms now? No, we don't. We still need... Well, now we're short on source. We still need corrupted samples for spin. Where do we get corrupted samples? That's a question to chat. Chat, if you know where to get corrupted samples, please inform me. Yeah, we need more corrupted samples for charge as well. You know what? Maybe Shatter would be more appropriate going in. Let's think about it, because like spin is great and all. I love spin, but like it's not hitting some of the things we need. If we need more health, launch efficiency would be nice. We might equip launch efficiency over dodge efficiency because we've been using it a lot more. We're not really using C's very much right now, but we'll keep it just in case. Pierce force aimed fire boost. Oh, if we zoom in, it does more damage. I forgot about that. What else do we have here? Damage boost, just a raw damage boost. Yeah, let's maybe go in and take out a few people with Pierce. And let's not rush quite so much. Let's deal with these guys when they show up, right? Find ourselves and do our thing. Definitely still at least one more of these guys in here. It's just hiding. So hiding. Like combat is still active. There's one around here. Alright, if it insists. I'm so mad we walked through one of the metal detectors. Like, I'm a little unreasonably upset that we walked through one of the metal detectors, I will not lie. Maybe we just camp out back here, just deal with these guys. Oh. I missed, and now they know I'm here. Let's handle some of the oh my goodness. Larger than you can. It's like bang, bang, and I'm like, bang. I have a little too much fun with Gears, I think. It's like, I have a gun, bang, bang, and I'm like, It's just so fun to just like obliterate mass chunks of the health bar. Unreasonably entertaining. Okay, so now that the doors aren't quite so locked, we just need to breathe and approach the situation calmly and use up our brain instead of
No! Everything bad!
you know.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
This seems to be. Oh,
All
so
the times
Jesse
I felt
is
paranoid.
P7.
I was right.
Okay.
The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
That's what I figured as soon as they were like, we have P7. I was like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. She's like, we have P6 and P7. I'm like, they've been tracking Jesse the whole time. The Bureau knew this was likely to happen. Not necessarily the thing with the, Oh, okay. I was worried for a second there. P7.
I wish things had gone differently and ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector will.
Coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy,
I'm sure.
Dylan Faden. Prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. Well, we're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
Remarkable, eh?
There was an incident. Yes.
Oh, there's more. Tell us. An incident, huh?
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes.
Oh, no. Who did
This is
Dylan
a
get?
force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys are boys.
Oh, don't.
He's exceptional and under
Boys, this man.
a lot of stress.
I see what it is.
Roberts got killed.
You need to justify. Oh, not
It's an
Robert.
unfortunate
I feel
accident.
like we
That's
know
all.
what Roberts is. I mean, yeah, but the guy
Why
did in
should we
fact
realize this?
die.
We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay. So now we see why, like, Dylan had snapped a long time ago. Just the hiss happened to give him an outlet. Oh. I am scared of what's in that autopsy report. It's not gonna be pretty. Closed cases, huh? Oh, it's another one of the kids' programs. We're gonna start that in a second. Hi, what's in the box? Bright Falls. Again, the town of Bright Falls comes up. I feel like I should know.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
Uncle Mr. Buds.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg.
Shrimp
You see, everyone
Is that
has
sound
different
supposed to be there?
brains.
Sounds like a very old vinyl. Not necessarily it's not supposed to be there.
Some brains can
okay.
talk to each other. We call this
Thank you for telling me to
ESP.
correct that. I appreciate it. Oh!
Some
Okay.
brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw
These are weird
baseballs,
is,
or
putting it
talk to
politely.
dead people, or make friends blind.
Oh.
Once we know what your brains can do,
Sorry, this is
we'll
like,
know
I'm
what
not usually
job to
bad
give
about the
you.
uncanny valley,
If
but
your
this one's
brains
getting me a
are
little bit.
just right, you'll get to sit
don't you
in
like puppets?
the
No reason.
big chair.
A horrible time for a timed mission. Thank you, video game. Oh, that is a big chair compared to them, huh?
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
It's about what the big chair wants, huh?
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Oh, don't put them in the chair with straps. No. But yeah, it's Magnus. He's actually really comfy right now. He's purring and everything. Friendly reminder, if you have a Prime sub, you can get access to the Magnus emote for free to remind me when Magnus is on camera. Like this. And if you have Amazon Prime, you do in fact have whatever Twitch is calling Twitch Prime this month. You know, they changed the name like 5 times. But basically that little star, or that little crown next to some people's name you see, that's what it means. It means you get a free Twitch sub once a month. And I'd be flattered if you used it to get my wonderful, wonderful emotes. Hey, Mr. Magnus.
This game's scary.
I know. But, yes, Altier, it should not sound like an old vinyl, but given the context this game is in, I'm inclined to keep it right this second. I feel like it's a fitting ambiance. Okay, we could open that door, or we could keep looking around. Well, there's nothing really to find. Okay. Bonk. Oh, look at this man. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Nobody love you enough, kitty? Huh? Can I pet you? Yeah. Nobody has quite worked out to ask for pets, huh? And so they try to pet you. You hadn't asked first, and it just doesn't. You just get overstimulated, don't you, baby? Yeah. You want your little. With headphones in, it just sounds like static. Okay, I think I know what's producing it. I don't want to disturb Magnus, though. Hi, buddy. Yeah, are we having fun hassling the headphone cable? He's having a lot of fun hassling the headphone cable. Tell you what, I think I know what's causing it. Magnus is a little baby. And you know, people who don't spend a lot of time with cats, they don't sometimes get that cats have boundaries and will enforce said boundaries. And Magnus is has been known to occasionally enforce his boundaries very strictly. Like, he's the one who will come to you for pets. Like, if you start petting him, it will not take him long to be like, no, that's alright, I'm gonna bite your hand a little bit. I'm gonna use my teeth to stop you. Like, he doesn't bite. You know how cats, like, kinda, you know? It does not take a lot for him to get that. It is time for pets. I have something that will fix the microphone, but first it is, in fact, time for pets. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it time for pets? Like, he's mostly trying to startle you. He's not actually trying to hurt hurt you. You know, like if a cat actually wanted to hurt you, they'd really dig in with the claws and give you the kickies and everything. He's just mouthing you to try and startle you out of it, because he's had it work before. Hi, bud. Hey, can I get up for a second? Can I get up for a second and do something? I know, you really want to mess with the headphone. Okay, stay put. Okay. There we go. Stay put. I'm going to turn this off, and this might fix the static. Oh, okay. Did that fix the static? But I don't know. I get kind of nervous about having Magnus around other people, because people don't know that he's very insistent about things. Oh, of course that stopped static. I was hoping it wouldn't. I have an additional fan kind of trying to pull air out of the cabinets so my computer doesn't overheat, but clearly it is causing problems on purpose, so I'll have to fuss with it some. Yeah, it'll be fine. Hold it, kitty. Yeah, I wish you'd let me brush you. I do. I wish you'd let me brush you, because then you wouldn't shed quite so much. Library the other day, if you're in the Discord, you know, Library, I didn't have my cat brush for a while, and I finally brushed Library, and man, did a lot of fur come off of that man. Okay, bud, can you stay there? If you want to be here, you gotta be here, okay? You gotta be okay with being here. We gotta brush Darcy more because she keeps hairballing. Yeah, that's what I'm nervous about with Magnus. Like, Library already has trouble with hairballs. Wait a minute. Oh, goodness gracious, kitty, you startled me. Whew. Oh, wait, we already... Oh, that was a shortcut because we've already been through there. Find the ordinary altered world event area. That's in the turntable. Okay, we were just over at the turntable, I think. Also, unfortunately, Altier, we did... but she's short-haired compared to your boys. That's fair. My lads are like... I would presume they're domestic short hairs. Like, they don't get fluffy enough to be a long-haired cat, you know? But, you know, we got them from a shelter. So, you know, and cat breeds are difficult, much more difficult to parse at the best of times, to be fair. So, I am no expert. Do we go back through security to go to the turntable? How do we get there? We need to go to logistics and then up those many stairs? I think we need to fast travel to the sealed threshold wall to get there. Okay, we'll go back to logistics. But, yeah, bonk. Yeah, don't you wish Dad would pay you some attention? Yeah, is that what you're asking for? He's like, I do not ask for pets all the time. I'm a little offended. You're not giving me my pets. I'm like, I get it, I understand. But, you know, sometimes I gotta talk to the internet. That's how it works. We want to go to the sealed threshold entrance to get to the turntable, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's fascinating to me, like, the way people talk about cat breeds, because, like, there's the distinction between cat breeds is so different between the distinction between dog breeds for me. Okay, wait a minute. So that's the turntable there, right? Yeah, how do we get there? We were, like, almost there earlier. Maybe we need to go back to the sealed threshold corridor? Okay, we're in the transit corridor south. There's a big red angry area here, right? We definitely should not be observing it for too long for the health and safety of our minds. There were some guys in here. No, we walked past the turntable earlier, so we need to go back the other way? Maybe? Maybe. Who knows? No? We haven't been... We've been this way. Maybe. Okay, we might need to turn around and go back. I think we need to turn around and go back because we need to go this way. And then there's no point. That's a wall. So we need to turn around and go back. How did we get to the turntable before, though? We need to get to We need to get to transit cable, or transit corridor south, which is in the Prime Candidate program. Like we can access transit corridor south. Is that a? How do we get there? Huh. I guess that's part of the puzzle right now, is how do we get there. We've already been in here. Excuse me. You're gonna fly over here. I think I'm talking to these guys like a little disobedient. Excuse me. Papa Nestor is talking on the phone. His internet now. Okay, explosiva. Go. Oh. Oh, explode! Oh, that hurt. Bang. No more bubble. No more healing. Give me the healing. Thank God. Man, I got rid of all these guys. So for context, these guys, oh, I missed. Oh no, horrible time to miss. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Maybe this will bring us a little closer to the turntable then. Maybe we need to jump back to the corridor? Who knows? Magnus is now munching and crunching even. As one does. Okay, let's instead... Let us observe the map here. As we walk. So this is raised above where we can get to the turntable. So we can see the turntable from here. We can't get through this fence. So where can we go? It does not seem to me that there is a point of entrance for the turntable here. Unless... Oh, wait a minute. I see something on the table. Let me get distracted real quick. There we go. Work chat about plane parts. Someone must have a hobby plane. So in the sealed threshold hall, is this where we need to go? We need to get to the transit corridor south. How do we get to the transit corridor south? There's a wall in those three places in the Prime Candidate program. So... Oh! There's an elevator. See up in the top there? And then there's a little elevator ding in the Prime Candidate program area. We need to go to logistics to go back to the Prime Candidate program to get there. I think that might take us where we need to go. So let's go to logistics and go back to the Prime Candidate program. Because I think I have read the map. Who knows? That's so neat. I hear 3 of them. Well, that's fine. cannon. You think it's up in the air? I mean, the cannon is kind of the whole point of the thing. Where's that bubble? The bubble just... I missed. There we go. Second shot's the charm. Where's that bubble? It just needs one. Oh, explosive. Okay. Where? Did I do it? I think I did it. Alright, we're good. Where was I? Oh man, what was I doing? Ah, we were going back into the Prime Candidate program to try and find a path into the turntable, right? Because if we go down there and through the doors we didn't go in for the Prime Candidate program area, there seems to be a room on the left side of the turntable we have access to. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Where are we going? The wrong direction, mostly. Trying to keep one eye on the time as well. Okay, so we need to go to our right. We need to, oh yeah, we need to go up and through that P6 door. Here. Oh, here. And then through here, there are smaller doors. Yeah, we can go through here because we unlocked the shortcut. There might be dudes in here. Who knows? We're about to find out. So there's some stairwells in here. Oh, that was an unsettling noise. There were some stairwells in here. That's not where I want to go. There were definitely some stairwells in here somewhere. Ah, here we are. There's some stairwells down here, I think. I agree. There's some stairwells down here that should then lead into the Prime Candidate program? No. There was an area down here that would oh. This way, where the building starts to stop making sense. Probably toward the threshold. One would presume. Pierce aimed fire boost plus 35. Pierce aimed fire boost 45. Okay, well we don't need that one. Kind of where the room gets a little, gosh, there's a specific area in, okay. No, but we're getting there. So down here on the bottom level of this, there should be, I can't see anything. Why is there no light? Entirely unhelpful when there is no light to see with. Local man easily lost. Okay, so down on this floor, is there an area this way to get us into the turntable? Or am I misreading the map? So there's oh, a shelter! Hey, we didn't know this was a thing. Good thing. We might have, oh, we have been here. I was about to say, oh, we might have missed something. How do we get in there? How do we get in there? Wait. Oh, we were going for the elevator, not the small doors on the map. Silly goose. We were going this way. Yeah.
We studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Yeah. Hang on, there's a guy. I missed! Agonies! There we go. Two. chat. Dead dog. How horrible. Like, it's like, oh, well, eldritch horrors are happening. Also, this guy's dog died. How sad. Oh, hey. Glowy red eldritch horror. Just what I was looking for. Hate that I have to be looking for it, but you know. Oh, hey, sector elevator. This is where I was looking. Well, it wasn't. It is an elevator. I don't know if it's necessarily the elevator I'm looking for. This. Ooh, a secret chest full of secrets. Charge blast boost. Well, we don't have charge unlocked, and I'm not gonna unlock charge, so not exactly what we need. Whatever's going on there, it's very red and very angry. Am I gonna take pot shots at this guy? Nope. I'm not gonna stop trying though. So I guess the elevator's next, huh? Guess there's something hiding over here. Nope. Looks like that elevator is next. Unless there's something really cool in this area. Ooh, a door we haven't been in. Local man.
We used to play there all the time.
It was worth it.
Me and Dylan.
What?
And
Surveillance
other
tape?
kids as well.
Surveillance tape of Jesse's therapy?
We loved
Oh,
it.
man.
This time, I remember, was different.
Oh, because...
We found
yeah,
a way
because that's the
in,
board over there.
deeper into it, like it had shifted.
Ooh.
We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No.
Yes, but that has nothing to do...
Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
Ah, the
No.
psychiatrist is...
Those were
I
before your
see.
time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
The
When was
psychiatrist
this?
is not taking it
Can you
literally.
remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world,
I mean, everyone's
escaping
had
and
that
finding
thought.
adventure there, away from your
I
parents.
say,
I
apparently
don't-
telling on myself according to the psychiatrist. Like,
I don't think so.
who
I
has
don't
not
remember.
thought about a little bit of healthy
Maybe.
escapism involving a photograph?
I don't know.
Like, oh, that like defeated little, I don't know. Oh, that one got me a little bit. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't love Jesse's the person who's playing Jessie Faye and like some of the characterization choices they've given her. But like that little like defeated like I don't know, just really stabbed me just now. But who hasn't indulged in a little idle escapism, you know? It's like, sure, not everyone saw Mary Poppins as a child, but like, oh, hi there! Weren't expecting you! But like, it's a pretty natural thought as a child to be like, what if there is a
Dylan
world
and I
in
were
there?
both prime candidates.
I don't-
Experiments.
I'm not a psychologist. All I do know is these two being child experiments, probably not good for their mental health. Oh, there's one. I don't want to deal with you. There's more. Well, that worked, but wow, that was tense. gotta be more. The battle music's still playing. Ooh, hey, wait. If I... Boop. Uh-oh. The last guy. Feels like I tend to use C's like right at the end. What do I have for health boost mods and personal? Well, that one's 16 and the one on the floor is 17 at least. Ooh, actually, what do we have equipped for launch efficiency right now? It says on screen 17. That's 24. Let's replace that with this while I'm thinking about it. And then deconstruct the other one. So we have a little space to pick. Well, we don't want to pick that one up anyway. Anyway. Oh, hey! An item! Well, a control point. Hey, Polaris, can you help me unfree the area real quick? Yeah! Here we go. Here comes the room. The room is unfreeable. That's right. Go back to your brutalist ordered self, thank you. No more science fiction creep, please. Oh, there's even a door here.
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
It is vital to know whether you mean that literally. Oh, hey, control panel. I say. Turbo died, so I'm just out here like, I don't want that thing eating my brains and or soul slash id slash ego. Oh, hey! No, you mean literally we are going back to ordinary, like they packed up the whole town, like SCP style. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what they say, you can't go home again. But in Jesse's case, you probably don't want to either way. Hey, those look explosive. Cool. Yeah, see that thing? That thing wants to devour
There's gotta be a way to
our,
rotate these tracks.
consciousness.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Yes, Jesse, thank you. But there's explosive stuff in the way. Explode. So now, where's the control panel? Oh, right up there. Uh-oh. It's chasing me, I don't like that. Ooh, if we go talk to what's her name for that side quest, we might be able to. Oh, hey, a shortcut. That'll come in handy. We might be able to handle the rooms we couldn't get into, like the rooms that were doing psychic damage to us because of the mole. Yeah. So maybe we do need to handle the charge velocity boost. Did this say bridge operator? There should be a bridge operation room in here somewhere. Oh, do we need to get into that door? And maybe we need to go talk to the lady? Or whoever. Oh no. Bridge operation room. Horrible time for the Bureau alert. I feel like the Bureau alerts go off at the perfect time to just make me like, oh, every time. Oh, remote thought. Was that one of the ones we needed for upgrading spin? Maybe. But I assume we're gonna like come down into ordinary and it's just gonna be like the whole town. Bottle, like Krypton style. Well, we're gonna find out. Actually, I might be. Whoa. Hi there. Okay. I don't remember how to fight you. I am. All I remember is dodge. Where is it? Where is it? All I remember is dodge when the Banshee screams. Oh, hi. You. I missed my shot. I'm dead. Okay, I don't remember how to fight the Banshee. Okay, tell you what. This Banshee's gonna take too long, and we haven't read any of our lore chunks quite yet. So let us oh, come on, I gotta have some crunches in there somewhere. Oh no. No, do we have to go solve all of that? No, we don't. Okay. Good. Because we ungreebled everything. Okay. So let's read our stuff here. So if we go talk to Dr. Underhill, we could maybe clear out those fungus rooms. Oh, we gotta go contain the anchor. And there is a mirror item in the synchronicity lab. When did we learn about that? Anyway, we've got some missions we could do. But either way, we need to read our collectibles here. We haven't been doing that. Dylan Faden transcript. Subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the hell out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Get out of here. I'll dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the message. Subject repeated the phrase, fuck off, numerous times before being sedated at 1753. So the question becomes then, is that Polaris trying to help him? Or was that the hiss already? Oh man, Jesse Faden's movements. Eastward movements cause for concern. Moving from Cheyenne, Wyoming, all the way to New York City over the course of a month, basically. P6 victim autopsy. So this is the guy that Dylan, like, ripped to shreds, basically. Agent killed during Redacted, involving Redacted, codename P6. Blunt force injuries to the head and neck, extensive trauma to the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. If I'm remembering which way the numbers on your spine go, L1 and L2 is very high, like in the neck. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right. So 3 through 10, like all of these ribs. Blunt force injuries to the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, and left and right knee. After examination, it was determined the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the Redacted was contorted through his Redacted. Willow AWE shipping manifest. Inventory list of recovered materials from Willow: a hollow sphere of stone-like material, vitrified soil, redacted pieces of various sizes and colors, an animal carcass, possibly canine, a rusted metal bucket, a leather wallet, an aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Did we... Oh, yeah, we already read the one about synchronicity. Case files, the Bright Falls summary, an unconfirmed threshold manifestation, at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake. Alan Wake! That's the game! You know how the other night I was like, oh, this connects to a game and it starts with A. It's Alan Wake. Bright Falls is what's being referenced here. Bright Falls is the place where the game Alan Wake takes place. You know, the one where you're like a writer and you're like doing your detective work in the city of Cauldron Lake, and you got like the flashlight, and there was a whole thing about how the game like had this, you know, revolutionary lighting engine for the time. It does tie together. Anyway, an unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, see Redacted, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington, refer to events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event had completed. Interviews were conducted, refer to the 1970 redacted Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978 Odin Anderson, and Tor Anderson reviews. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search for it. A supplement to the Bright Falls summary, if it will let me interact with the video game. There we go. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated, showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of redacted memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she'd been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma, and the file RE, the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality, stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance as a result. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. So, turns out, if I want the full, cinematic universe, so to speak, if I want the whole, dramatic universe of this game, I need to go back and play Alan Wake, apparently, just to, like, experience that event as it happens. Anyway, letters procedures. Black rock paneling suppresses the item's effect. The moving letters, a stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme water damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any sign of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than redacted and always in a redacted direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed to be an impossibility by redacted. A proposal to take the items outside the oldest house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the Budget Committee. See file RTO 7158 for details. Item was found in the Dead Letter Archives, where the head archivist found it attempting to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the items in her archive of letters. The Mirror Supplement. Redacted. Background. Redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. Do I know this case? Maybe. We'll keep reading. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise of disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They covered it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. 1914, that's too late for Alice, so it can't be that. And then that mirror would never have gotten to Illinois anyway. Supplementary material, August 18th, 1915. We certified that the case of Miss Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Miss Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until their affliction is past. Carver, Mirror, 1914 and 15. Carver. Doesn't ring a bell, but I feel like it is referencing an actual event. Anyway, paper lantern procedures. This item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. This item is a paper lantern known as a chochin? One of those. The paper is red with elegant black Japanese characters that translate to ramen. I thought those looked familiar. Item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate toward the item with a minor force of redacted. More notable is its ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich red color and warm, comforting glow. I mean, to be fair, the glow is not the only comforting thing in a ramen shop. Anyway, postbox supplement. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individual. Soon, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. Fascinating. Correspondences. There was one about somebody's dead dog I'm not looking forward to reading. Oh no, work chat, dead dog. I see your crappy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. Don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Horrifying. Thanks. Would you imagine just like... It's true. The RV. She lives. Could you imagine just opening like you're in like, let's say you're, a postal employee, and it's like, oh, an unreceived piece of mail. It's made its way to Salt Lake, like the thing outside of Salt Lake where all the unmailable mail goes, and you open it, and it's just a box of human teeth. Horrifying. Anyway, work chat, plane parts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in, like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of the plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. That's just on the exterior of the damn thing. You know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do! What a terrible process. Like, I have to disassemble this plane and make sure not a single bolt is an altered item. The cat clock. My clock is shaped... This is a dead letter, by the way. My clock is shaped like a cat, and its eyes move, and I think it's angry. But I keep apologizing, and it won't stop. But I said, I'm sorry. But it won't leave me alone, and I don't know what it wants. I can't keep apologizing to it. You see, it told me everyone's here. I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it, my eyes on its eyes and moving very fast. But I can't keep going, and I worry they'll forget about me. So I need to write you about this because I can't keep going about the cat because of the will of its eyes. And then there's a redacted bit. Our whereabouts. Hey, you have questions, and the prophets have your answers. If you're truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years, the shortening of those days. This is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun and moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you and I and humanity reside. Cheers. I love these are like very entertainingly written, like, glimpses into the conspiracy mindset and the worry, the mass paranoia that fills the public unconscious. Fascinating. Pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a 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 pinstripe world. Redacted. And it continues for the rest of the page to continue to repeat, I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I could sit here and repeat the rest of them, but I think you get the point. Smoking ban. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking's being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that keep the government, and they sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth, or it would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website, People know what's going on. We're gonna keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I'll smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker, rebel, and patriot. See what I mean? These are great. These are great fun. Vivid dreams. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I am writing you to inquire about the evidence of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I'm aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meaning of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand that this is not usually done, but I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I've had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. I understand. Dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only one or two a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small, empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this recent incident, I've decided to seek help. The doctor says I'm physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours very sincerely, Richard Bowker. Last but not least, White Kitchen. Dear gentlemen of the Society of Sciences, it has been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it is not the case that you've dismissed my claims outright. In that hope, I am writing you once more to ask for your help in understanding the oddity that has fallen me in my home. I've recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. The space is nothing special, though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently, however, I've begun experiencing a strange occurrence. When I'm in my kitchen, a tiny little thing, but with not much but a sink, I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing on strange, dark stone. I stare out at the colorless sky as white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. Perhaps this is a brain issue? I think not. It feels terribly real. This has been occurring for some months now. I've become frightened of entering my kitchen. If it's not too much of an inconvenience, I would dearly appreciate a visit from one of your professionals to see what they can make of it. I await your response with little expectation, but great hope. Very truly yours, Lorraine Fitzgerald. Fair enough. Ooh, the multimedia. Oh hey, presentation from Darling about Ordinary. I think we saw this one. But we'll run a little bit of it to make sure.
So much coming together in this one case.
Yeah, we saw this one. We saw this one earlier. Ooh, the spare footage. I don't think we caught all the spare footage. Yeah, we didn't catch this bit of them, like, soldering something. Yeah, we missed a good chunk of the spare footage, I think. The following eye candy distraction is brought to you by the Greek security, the letters C and E, and the number 12. Fair. Yeah, I think we caught most of the spare footage. Yeah, this is about where we caught the spare footage. So, that's the spare footage there. Oh yeah. Oh, the threshold kids. Yeah, Altier. Oh, I don't love that it slightly comes out. Yeah, we saw this one. Very unsettling. Okay, and we already watched the Hotline ones earlier. Okay, so, I think I am, I'm out of time for the night, so I think we're gonna call it here. This game just, like, every time I'm like, I don't know, do I want to play Control tonight, or want to pick up another game? I'm not sure. And then every time I start playing, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to stop playing this anymore. It's so good. Okay, we've had our little save. Let's go to menu. Yes. But good stuff. Good stuff. We should be able to next week just immediately jump into oh no. No. Let me out of here. Exit big picture mode of Steam. Okay, yeah, we should be able to come back next week and wander around the little, hopefully only part of, what's the word here? Yeah, Ordinary. Remember that? Yeah, they just have some or all of Ordinary on file. Just downstairs in the basement. So, we'll be back next week doing that. Later this week, however, we will be reading. We'll be reading a new book. I am I know what book I'm going to read, but I'm going to keep it to myself as a little treat for myself. I get to surprise you all this Friday, but this Friday, new book. New book's the perfect time to drop by for paper cuts. The 10th is coming up. The 10th is this Friday. So, in addition to the new book dropping on Paper Cuts Live, there's also the podcast feed, which, lest you forget, does exist. We do, in fact, have a podcast here when it comes to... And that's Paper Cuts. There's new episodes dropping the 10th of every month, and the 10th this month is on a Friday. So we have new episodes coming. Oh, look at this. Both cats on screen? Can you believe it? I sure can. We'll probably be seeing a lot more of the boys now that we are... we'll probably be seeing a lot more of the boys now that we're in the RV again. Anyway, I digress. Drop by Friday for a new book. Drop by the podcast feed if you would so chosen for a new book. Long story short, either I will see you Friday or I'll see you Tuesday again for Paper Cuts. Or I'll see you Friday for Paper Cuts or Tuesday for more Control. Have a great week in the meanwhile. And thanks.
Mm-hmm.